What's the one thing to change everything for you? Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. And it's rainy and nasty out, but it's interesting. I was thinking this morning about different things that have happened in my life, different people that I've met, different tips and stuff that I've gotten from people. And so I'm going to do a little series this week, of which this is the first one, talking about the one thing to make a difference. So I'll tell you a quick story. Back in February of 2001, I was at a conference in Boulder, Colorado, and I had a chance encounter with a guy who would go on to have a pretty big influence on my life for several years, a guy named Marlon Sanders. And Marlon's an old school copywriting guy. He's around for the internet explosion back in the day. And Marlon's still around. I'd encourage you to go check out his stuff. But he taught a thing called the amazing formula that sells products like crazy. And it was really my first experience, my first exposure to the concept of how to create a one-page sales letter on the web. And so I actually got a chance to hear Marlon speak, and I got a chance just by random chance, by being there in the hotel lobby. Marlon was standing there during a break drinking a cup of Lipton tea, I'll never forget. And I told him I was having trouble differentiating my offer from other people. And he told me, Jim, you just need to take your competitor's USP, unique selling proposition, and give it away as a, hang on one sec, I'm gonna keep you in suspense. Gotta open up the chicken door. Okay, I'm back. So he said you got to take your competitor's unique selling proposition and give it away as a free bonus. And so I took that advice, and I'd been having trouble selling my mortgage product because people were buying these software packages, these amortization software packages, instead of buying my thing. And so I actually went and found a place where I could license that similar, basically the same software, and I added that as a free bonus to my product, and things just took off. And so I've always looked back at that and thought how much just that chance encounter with Marlon, the ability to talk to one of the speakers like that, changed my business and changed my life really forever. And about 5 years down the road, I said to myself, you know what? I got to open up to get the chicken snacks. See, this really is letting the chickens out with Jim. You got to do that. The thing is, I said, how could we create that same experience? How could we create that same serendipitous opportunity, people being actually able to truly interact with speakers and experts instead of just it being one of those us versus them type things with those big events where you roll in, and I'm not cutting on it, that's just the nature of the beast. But if you you go to those big events and the speakers are separate from you, and so if you may get a chance to ask somebody a question, but most likely you don't, just because there are too many people. And that's why we created the Jimbo, because the Jimbo gives you a chance to actually interact with the speakers, me being the main one, and interact with the guest speakers, interact with the VIPs and the other guests who have a ton to offer. And I was just thinking about that this morning. That was one of the biggest reasons originally why we created the Jimbo, and why the Jimbo has been so much fun and so popular for people, is because you actually have a chance to sit down and talk to and learn from and interact with and get to know people that can make a huge difference in your life and the lives of your family, simply because of the way they can influence your business. So if that sounds like an experience that you like to have, you need to go check out the Jimbo at thejimboat.com. The reality is that today is May 13th, And the way that cruises work, the way that just cruises work, not just cruise seminars, but the cruise happens in November. So May to June, July, August, September, October, November. Less than 6 months we're setting sail. And if you've ever been on a cruise, you know that cruises, you don't book those in like the week before. So we're running up against some deadlines now, and we're going to have to increase the prices, and we're going to have to jack things up. So if you've been on the fence about going on the Jimbo, you need to get off the fence. It's going to make a huge difference in your life, and you're going to have an amazing time. And this is the place where you can learn the one thing that will change everything for you forever. So I'm Jim Edwards. I don't know if there's a link up above or a link down below, but go check out thejimboat.com. You need to register. You need to be there. It's going to be an amazing time. We're going to learn tons, and you're going to discover the one thing that's going to change everything for you. So everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.